welcome to another WIP Wednesday. I know that I'm getting this video out a little late, and I do apologize for that. If you're new to my channel, I'm Adrian, and Kiwi is my Indian ringneck. He is currently in the bathroom looking at himself in the mirror, because apparently he's just that pretty. At least he thinks so. Anyways, it's been kind of a busy week for me. Yesterday I went to a retirement party at my dad's work for one of his coworkers. Monday I just I did a lot of crocheting on Monday, but I was just kind of trying to relax after working at Scream Hollow over the weekend. I do, however, have quite a few things to show you guys. Some of you guys have already seen some of the spiders that I worked up. Most of the ones that you guys have seen have already found homes, and I will probably start putting pictures up of those guys somewhere right around in here. I'll put them over here. I do have a poll going on right now where you guys can where you guys can pick which one you liked best as far as colors go. I didn't go live on Tuesday because I was at the retirement party. So I don't know, I was thinking about doing a pop-up live. I don't know, I may or may not do that. I haven't really decided. At the time of recording, like I said, it's Wednesday. It's almost 3 o'clock on Wednesday my time, so I don't know, maybe I'll do a pop-up live later this evening. I don't know. But I also yesterday did a small yarn haul at Walmart. In particular, I was looking for things or colors of yarns that were kind of Halloween themed, or yarns that I could use to make some more spiders. I do have some more bats made up, which I will show you guys here in a minute. So definitely, if you're following the bat giveaway, keep up with, you guys will see another update on bats in the community tab. If you're unfamiliar with the bat giveaway and what that's all about, I will leave a link up here in this corner to a video for you guys to check it out and see what's in that giveaway, see how it works, and whatnot. But I have this bag here, and I'm going to show you guys what else I've worked up this week. Like I said, it's been a very busy week for me, as far as just stuff and also crochet. You know, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pull these guys out and show you each one. And as I do, I'm going to throw them back in the bag because they all still have to, I have to get pictures of all of them, and I have to put price tags on all of them before they go down to Scream Hollow. You know, all of that stuff still, and I'm just kind of keeping them in the bags together until I can get around to doing that. So this one is one of the mini bats. I'm going to start with the mini bats. I had quite a few of these made up when we first opened in September, and they have sold out pretty quickly. But out at Scream Hollow, I'm only selling these little guys for like $12. So they've gone pretty quickly. This is actually scrap yarn from a Lotus Mandala duster that I made using Premier DK colors, I think it was. I don't have any more of this yarn, otherwise I would show you what it looked like in the cake. Or maybe I can get a picture, maybe I can get a screenshot and show you guys, and I'll put it in during editing. So that's what these first couple of miniature bats were made from. There's this one, and then there was this one. Casey doesn't like the ones where the self-striping hits like half in the head or whatever. She said it makes them look like they're wearing little skull caps. But the lighter gray I made the wings and the ears out of for all of these. Like this one, you know, he starts out dark purple and then it changes to a dark gray. She does not like it. This one I think I like the best out of that self-striping. He turned out solid dark gray with the lighter ears and the lighter wings, and it's just how the yarn played out. This last mini bat actually has a little bit of a dimple in his forehead. That's where the yarn came out, and I'm not sure entirely what happened, but he ended up with a dimple in his forehead. I'm thinking it just makes him a little bit unique. I think what happened is when I went back through to weave in the ends, I must have caught part of the yarn that was that stitch and pulled it in, and I couldn't get it loose. But it gives him a cute little unique dimple. I mean, I guess it's cute. It's unique. None of the other ones have that. But this guy is actually made out of yarn that I get on Amazon. I like this yarn for amigurumi. You can get them in like packages. They're little bonbons is what they are. And you can get packages of like 50 different colors. And it just gives a very wide array of colors. And what I did maybe a year or two ago is I bought 6 packages of the 50 color set that they have, and then me and the kids just took and wound all of the 6 balls per color into one ball. So that's where you get like these from. That's what all of this is from. It's actually 6 bonbons rolled together into a ball. And if you guys are interested in that, I can actually link that down below. Like I said, I get it off of Amazon. And whenever I get low on a color, I just order another package of 50 and add to those balls. So those are the mini bats that I have. I did make one more regular sized bat. This one is in solid black. I feel like his nose turned out a little too large, but I really don't think people are gonna. That's just a me thing. Because to me, his nose is a little big. Instead of going over 2 stitches, I went over 3 stitches to make his nose. You know, and I just don't like. I don't like it. It turned out a little large for me, but I do have a ball here of scrap black Red Heart Super Saver. Well, it's sort of scrap, but I'm trying to use this up with different color combinations and whatnot, whether it be, you know, solid black or, you know, I'm using it right now with different colors in combination with different variegated yarns to make spiders. Of course, by now you would have seen the other 4 spiders that I made. I do have 3 more that I have finished, which maybe I'll make another poll for. I don't know. I haven't really decided. But here is one of them. I haven't decided what size eyes I prefer to use. Now the pattern calls for 6mm and 8mm, which is what these are. But one of the other ones that I made, I think it was the red and the black one, had like, I think it was like 6mm and 4mm, or maybe it was 8mm and 4mm. I don't know. The eyes were substantially smaller. The second set of eyes was substantially smaller. On these, you can see like there's a slight difference, but it's such a slight difference. You can't really tell that these back eyes are that much smaller. So I'm thinking that I almost prefer to make them a couple more millimeters smaller than what the pattern calls for. But I did this gray one with the variegated yarn. This gray one, the gray is Big Twist. And then, of course, the variegated yarn is Red Heart Super Saver. I don't know what colorway it is because it's just a scrap ball of yarn. I have more down there, but I'd have to really dig for it. So, yeah, there's that. And then I made this one, which is the black with that same variegated yarn. This is the black Red Heart Super Saver. Yeah, he's not in the bathroom anymore. He's sitting over on his perch. I don't know what exactly he's doing, but... What are you doing, Kiwi? Sorry, guys. So, I have these two striped ones that I have finished as well. And then, my last finished project for this week is this one. He's quite a bit bigger than the other spiders that I have done. You can see it's quite a bit bigger, but I believe this yarn is a bulky weight 5 or a chunky 5, something like that. It's Bernat's Crushed Velvet. And I do have enough to make another spider. I just haven't done it yet. So I'm kind of using this no-sew spider pattern to use up some of my scrap yarn. I have a whole clothes basket behind my chair that's filled to the brim with scrap yarn, and yet I still did a yarn haul with spiders and Halloween themed items in mind. So I really didn't have to, but I had to get in that yarn fix. On this one, you can see that the front eyes are quite large compared to the back ones. You can actually see the difference in size. So I'm kind of liking that look a little better. Of course, this one is 100% polyester. Like I said, it was made out of Bernat Crushed Velvet, which I looked at getting more because I really like this yarn for soft amigurumi. But yeah, Joann's was sold out of individual skeins. You had to buy like the bundle of 2 online at Joann's, and I don't need to. I could make several spiders with just one, so I didn't see the point in ordering, multiple skeins of the same color. Whenever they restock online, I'll check back and see if they have like where I can just order maybe like one in a couple of different colors rather than bundles of 2. But I don't know. I really like these guys. They're really cute, and I will definitely link this pattern as well as the bat pattern in the description box below. I'll also, since I mentioned the Lotus Mandala Duster, I will link that in the description box below. It is a free pattern by Moral Fiber, and it's one of my, it's my biggest favorite. I love making those things. I sell them made to order in my Etsy shop, and I've been making them for years. It was the first garment that I ever made, and I don't know, I just really like that pattern. So if y'all are interested, it is a free pattern, and I'll link that in the description box below as well. So, I mean, as far as projects that, I'm going to put this spider over here so I quit petting it. I'm just like over here petting it. As far as projects that I have planned or that I am working on right now, or that I want to work on this week, is of course I'm going to make some more spiders. They are turning out to be a total hit out at Scream Hollow. Like I said, the first day or two that they were out there, I sold 3 out of the 4 that I initially put out at $25 each. So, I mean, people really like those spiders. And then, as far as, other than the spiders, I do want to work on the tutorial for this. Yep, it's still attached for this top. Some of you guys know I've been working on a tutorial for this top. I have finally reached the point where I can film the next step, so it's been taken out of my bag. It was my Going Places project, but because I've reached a point where I have to film again, it's pulled out of the bag. In fact, I might film that section of the tutorial tonight or later. I don't know. I guess it really depends on whether or not I decide to do a pop-up live. And then, what else do I have to work on this week? I am working on the Granny Stitch cardigan by MJ's Off the Hook. I had started that a couple of months ago using Lion Brand Mandala sequins in the colorway Onyx, I think is what it's called. I still have, I had to stop that project because I ran out of the yarn that I was using for the edging, but I did pick up some more, because the yarn I'm using for the edging is Brava Sport in the color silver, and I picked up more, and that is now my new Going Places project. So it's in my backpack, and I've been working on that a little bit here and there. I worked on it a little bit at the retirement party, and I worked on it a little bit while I was at work over the weekend. Not too terribly much, but like I said, it's becoming my new Going Places project, and with it starting to cool down here in Texas, that's okay, because I know over the summer when it was still cooler, warmer, it was a little bit hard to work on. I was pushing through it, but it was a little bit hard to work on because you have these layers of cardigan piled on top of you or piled in your lap, and it gets warm. So I'll probably be working on that as well this week. As soon as I get the edging done on that cardigan, I will be starting the sleeves. Something that I do have in mind, or that is planned hopefully for sometime within the near future, Mom asked me to design a new cocoon cardigan. She wants me to make her a cocoon cardigan, and she wants, of course, I'm going to design, using a new stitch. I don't know, I've got some ideas for that to make it a little bit more unique, a little bit different than my other cocoon patterns. For those of you that are interested in any of my designs or any of my patterns, they are, the PDFs are available through Ravelry and Etsy. I don't have a whole lot of patterns, but I do have a few. Nothing like people say Bag O' Day. I don't have patterns like that. But anyways, and since we're talking about Etsy, if you guys feel like going and checking out my Etsy shop, that would be greatly appreciated. I am trying to get a few orders this month to try to get ahead and hopefully have some money to spend for Christmas, this year. Otherwise, people are just going to get crocheted items. I had Mom's Christmas present finished, and then that was a whole thing. And if you're interested in learning about what happened to that shawl, I'll put a link up here. I think most of you guys seen what happened to that shawl, though. It was horrible. Yeah. I'm going to have to find something else to do for Mom for Christmas. Yeah. Anyways, guys, I think that's about all for WIP Wednesday. Oh, I forgot to mention, I also completed a little alien who sold out at Scream Hollow super quick, and it was kind of sucked, because somebody bought it for their kiddo, and then the little kid left it there on the counter. So he's actually, I mean, like, he found his new home and then immediately lost it. So he's actually sitting in the lost and found box at work. So hopefully, you know, they come back and get him. I mean, I've had people tell me just put him back on the shelf and resell him, but, you know, yeah, my little green alien, he found his home and then lost it just as quick. Lots of little spiders, working on a cardigan, working on a tutorial for you guys. So, yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I can't think of anything else that I'm working on or that goes along with WIP Wednesday. You guys might see over the weekend some more members videos coming out. If I can get away from the ticket booth, I might try to take some more footage of Scream Hollow and put it up as a members only video. I just want to say thank you to all of those all of you that are my members. It really helps out. And you know, guys, if you've made it this far into this video and you haven't hit that subscribe button, you totally should, because it helps me out and I really appreciate it. And if you've made it this far in the video and you haven't hit subscribe, I mean, clearly there's something wrong, because you like my content to stay for 20 minutes. But anyways, I will see you guys in my next video. I'm not sure if I'm going to have one on Friday or not. I think I will. Maybe I'll do a yarn haul video for Friday. I don't know. Anyways, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.